Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to look at the idea of the potential for a couple companies to have, if not so much a direct move higher into earnings, something where if we can get the general direction correct and then also see an increase of an implied volatility, it may give you a trade to take. We're also going to look at one that while I may be able to make that argument, I'm going to avoid it and the reasons why. So the first one to look at is Juno, and the signals that I'm looking for in these types of situations are where we have a squeeze prior to the report. Now, of course, this last move was not driven by earnings, but you can see the technicals of the signal, and then your close above the high of the low bar preceded an excellent move. We've done a really good job of adjusting that here near the highs, and we have another squeeze that's in play. So I don't know if this is going to move directly up into earnings, but if we can close above the 8-day exponential moving average tomorrow, I will be looking at getting long that for a push higher, or at least sideways trade and rising implied volatility into that report. Another one that comes up a lot of times as kind of a companion stock would be to look at something like Blue. Now this one I'm going to avoid. You can see that you do have a similar situation with a daily squeeze that has begun to form, closing right there at the 8-day, but I'm taking this and looking back at the weekly chart where you were right against a major 618 retracement. Now of course after earnings are out, anything could happen with this level, but heading into the report, I think that's an area of resistance that may end up holding. So as you try to compare those ideas and take what hopefully will be the better of the two, I think those are points worth considering. Now looking at something that is totally uncorrelated, you've got a similar situation in ADP. Now this move is a little bit cleaner to talk about in relationship to this exact same set of studies. When you can see that the squeeze is forming several weeks prior to the report with a little bit of sideways trade, and then we have a very solid move through that report. You can see that now we have a squeeze that shows very similar consolidation. We have started to catch a bid, and I'm going to be looking to apply those exact same strategies for a run into earnings. So I hope that helps, gives you a couple of positions to consider from a swing perspective, and we will touch base on those in the next free video.